Today, in Hartford, Connecticut, we're diving into a former official's bribery trial that's shaking up the local government.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Welcome to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett, Hartford edition.
And I'm Leah. All right, let's set the scene for this one. First up, former CT Deputy Budget Director denies bribery allegations in court. This is about Konstantinos Kostadiamantis. He used to be the Deputy Budget Director here in Connecticut, and he's on trial for alleged bribery. Now, his defense is claiming these payments were legitimate fees for introductions to other construction executives, not bribes. But there are testimonies from construction officials who admitted to bribery, and evidence like emails and texts presented by federal prosecutors.
Yeah, I've got to say I'm pretty skeptical about that fees for introductions defense. I mean, who charges for introductions? Plus, with multiple construction officials admitting bribery, it's tough to buy that story. This case could really hit public trust in government, right? People want transparency, especially when it comes to their officials. All right, let's roll on. States sue Trump administration over termination of solar program funding. So, there's a lawsuit against the Trump administration over canceling funding for the Solar for All program. This program was aimed at making solar energy accessible to low-income communities. But the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, canceled the $7 billion in funding. The lawsuit argues this violates federal law and constitutional powers.
Wow, I totally get where you're coming from. I think this lawsuit is crucial, especially for environmental reasons. We have to think about the impact on low-income communities that need access to clean energy. And the fact that over a dozen states are involved shows how big this issue is. Why cancel something so essential in reducing fossil fuels? Okay, let's move on. Fatal collision in East Haddam. Motorcyclist dies after crash with pickup truck. This tragic incident involves Stephen John Nichols, a 63-year-old from Madison, who died in a motorcycle collision. It happened at a T-shaped intersection when a pickup truck allegedly entered his path. The Connecticut State Police are investigating, and it seems the intersection configuration might have been a contributing factor.
That's so sad. We really need to call for immediate safety reviews of similar intersections. Road safety measures are crucial, and it's important that the community is aware and proactive about prevention strategies. Let's switch it up. David Cinco Stuber to lead Hartford's CRDA amid major urban revitalization efforts. So David Cinco Stuber is stepping in as the new executive director of the Capital Region Development Authority, or CRDA. He was the chief of staff at the Department of Economic and Community Development. His big challenge is redeveloping vacant office spaces and the South Meadows site. CRDA has been huge for Hartford, especially with housing.
I'm optimistic about Stuber's experience and what he can bring. Urban revitalization is so important for community growth, and it's amazing that CRDA has created 3,300 new apartments. That's a story worth telling. Last up, EXCT official takes witness stand in his own trial. He never took a bribe, defense says. This is all about Diamantis again. His trial is focusing on bribery allegations. The defense is still arguing these are intro fees, but federal prosecutors have a lot of evidence against him. It's a big case really shining a light on issues of government corruption.
Definitely. Transparency in government dealings is so needed. The ethical implications here are huge. This trial's outcome could impact public trust for a long time.
Thanks for tuning in to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett here in Hartford. Have a great day, and we'll catch you tomorrow.